It's international flight or? Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
He was just a bit naughty. First time run away.
Going
Hello. Good morning.
We have washrooms this side.
Okay.
This way. A small complimentary buffet.
Hello. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Take a rest here. Download it and proceed with registration.
Watch your head, welcome aboard. Yes, sir.
It's fragile, I have a...
Watch your head.
Вот, хорошо виден идут. И тут будет. Пристегивайся. Ну я что
Morning, welcome aboard. We'll be flying to JM for it's going to take about 75 minutes from here. So on fire, quick safety briefing. I mean, you'll have to look underneath your seat the first and then no smoking. Come with us, you can take out the briefing card. Thank you. Enjoy the flight.
Mind your head and watch your step. Please go slowly and careful with your belongings.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll go directly to the villa. Yeah, villa number 529. Sunrise Hotel on this side of the island. Yeah. We have beach only for here. Tyson and water sport. You can rent snorkeling gear from here. Scuba diving.
Just really nice. Please enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here we go. Alexia, you ready? Okay. All right. It's a baby chick from Japan. That was it, yeah. Okay, here we go. Just move a little bit. All right. It's windy.
Hello.